Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Writing Clinic. We are super excited. I am super excited. This is the Elevate Your Writing. Join our Skills Clinic workshop. This is a clinic because I'm going to have you guys writing the whole time. It's going to be 10 different writing prompts, 5 minutes each, 50 minutes of writing. And I hope that you are ready with your pen and your pad of paper because you are going to need it. So hopefully you have your own journal. If you don't have your own journal, then I created a journal for you. And if you want to get it, what you need to do is just drop in the chat, hey, can I get the journal? The journal is $8 and some people already bought it. Thank you so much for already buying the journal. If you already bought the journal, I need you to email me because I updated it today. So I need to give you the updated version for those of you that already paid for it last week. So it has journal prompts for 30 days. So there's 30 different writing prompts for you to enjoy. And I'm going to put my email in the chat for those of you that want to get that journal. So you'll have my email here. And it's contact@LatashaJemersonLibrary.com. There we go. All right, so let's get started. So welcome to the Writing Clinic. This is Latasha Jemerson talking. I am your host and creator of this event, and I am super excited that you decided to show up. As you come in, just please make sure that your sound is off, so you close your mic, and make sure that you introduce yourself in the chat box by saying hello, what your name is, where you're from, and where you're located, because where you're from and where you're located might be two completely different places. So let us know where you're from and how did you hear about this? This is actually the journal that I was just talking about. It's a 30-day interactive journal, and it's called Discover Your True Authentic Voice. If you already bought the journal, go ahead and email me because I'm going to send you the updated version tonight. If you haven't had a chance to buy the journal yet, it's only $8, and it has a 30-day breakdown of different journal topics to get your brain and get your juices flowing. So when you get ready to write your book, your engine, your brain is your engine. It'll already be running. You'll already have the momentum and you'll be able to get started immediately. All right, so that's me. I am an 8-time author, Amazon bestselling author twice in 2021. I have written several books on book anthologies with teachers and speakers. I have coached over 50 authors to becoming authors in 90 days or less with minimal stress. And I love listening to people's ideas and challenging people to think deeper. So that's what tonight is for. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to push you. I'm going to encourage you. And I'm absolutely going to give you some time so that I can hear what you have written. All right, so let's keep rolling. Make sure that you are typing in the chat. Who are you? Where are you from? What's your name? How did you hear about us? And what are you looking forward to for tonight? So go ahead and pop that in the chat. Here is tonight's agenda. You might want to take a picture of this. I'm going to show you some slides like I am right now. Okay, we're going to start doing our journal prompts in just a second. I'm going to give you 10 writing prompts to ponder tonight. And I'm going to give you around 5 minutes to go ahead and write. Okay. And then at 8:30, we're going to do I'm going to have to mute someone. Welcome. Who was that just came in? Welcome, Sylvia. I had to mute you because we're recording.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Go ahead and type in the chat where you're from and how you heard about us. So we're going to record for an hour and then we're going to take a break. And I'm going to allow a couple of people to do a read aloud. If you have something that you want us to hear, after the break, we'll do a read aloud. And then I will ask people to give me book titles, and I will ask you to share what you're thinking about, writing about, and I'll give you some feedback and let you know if that's something that people will actually buy. Because it's one thing to write a book, it's another thing to sell a book. It's a whole different animal with marketing, promotions, and sales. So I'll give you some feedback if you have an idea that you want to get tested out. I'll give you some feedback on that tonight. Question and answers we'll do at 9 o'clock. And then I have a special offer for you at the end, at the very end, for those of you that are interested in what I do as a professional coach, professional editor, and also professional speaker. I have something special for you that those of you that stay all the way to the end, I have something for you. Okay, so what is a clinic? What is a clinic? It is kind of like an athletic situation, right? The athletes go in, they work their muscles, they train, they get expert coaching from really good coaches, and they're able to spend their time owning their craft. And so for you, your craft is writing. So we will be practicing our writing muscle by actually having some think time and some writing time. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be making sure that you are focused, on task, driven. I'm going to make sure that you have the amount of time that you need to really process through these writing prompts. So get ready, get your water, get your pen, your paper, and get ready to be actively involved. This is not a passive sit back podcast type of thing. That's not what we're doing. This is a very interactive, engaging clinic where you are actually going to be able to practice your skills. So get ready. This is the original group, the very first clinic that we had probably 4 or 5 weeks ago. This was February. We're going to start doing these twice a month. So if you have friends that need to be in the room, just give them the information that I sent you and make sure that they're in the room for the next clinic. For those of you that invite people, you are going to get your name placed into a raffle, and I'm going to be giving away free books. Books that I have written myself so that you can see what my work looks like, but you've got to bring guests. All right, so this is the original group. When we are done with this writing clinic, I would appreciate it if you would post on social media, particularly if you're in my Facebook groups. Post in the Facebook groups what it is that you learned and how this clinic benefited you. That would be very, very helpful to me because I'm always building my list of testimonials for my website and for my social media. So I'd appreciate that if you would post on your social media what you got out of the clinic and then just tag me, and that's it. Okay, so here's your first writing prompt. Number 1. I want you to write this down inside of your journal first. And then if you have time, go ahead and type it into the chat box if you want to, okay? It is completely optional. You don't have to share anything that you do tonight, but you do have to write, and I will ask you to hold it up so that I can see that you wrote something for accountability, okay? All right, so here we go. Prompt number 1. This is your proper introduction. So who are you? Where are you from? And what are you doing to change the world? You might want to go ahead and take a screenshot or just look in the chat because Stephanie's going to type in the chat what the writing prompt is so that you can look at it and refer to it as you're writing. Okay. All right. So I am going to start the 5-minute timer now. And I want you to continue writing until the 5-minute timer is up. Okay. So if you have any questions about the writing prompt, type your question in the chat and I will answer them as I go through and read them as soon as I start that timer. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to start the timer right about now. Mark, get set, go. And I'm going to mute myself so that you can have quiet time. All right, the timer has started. All right, you still have 3 minutes. If you're done writing, you can go ahead and type this into the chat if you're done writing. But I need you to just continue to focus for the entire 5 minutes. You have 2 minutes left. Okay, you have about 30 seconds left. Go ahead and finish writing. Again, if you're finished writing, you can go ahead and type it into the chat box so everybody can see or not. All right, that 5 minutes is up. Just go ahead and hold up your writing just so I could see it. Not that we're gonna read it. I just want to take a picture and show that you've done it. Awesome. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to take a couple pictures, snap a couple photos of the papers as you're putting them up. Yes. Awesome. Yay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Fabulous. Okay. Let's go straight into the next writing prompt. This is going to be, your brain is going to be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Tonight, we're going to make a lot of shifts. Okay. So let's go into the next one. Writing prompt number 2. What made you sign up for this event and what are you hoping to gain from this experience? So you're telling me what you hope to get, because whatever you're coming in with, whatever expectations you have, that's exactly what's going to be delivered to you. If you're not sure this is your first event, then just make a guess and just say, I'm not sure, but I hope that I learn whatever. Okay, you're going to get 5 minutes and I'm going to start the timer right now. Go ahead and go. 5 minutes. Okay, you have 3 minutes left. Go ahead and continue writing. Okay, you have 2 minutes left. Keep writing. If you run out of things to write, just continue to write the same sentence over and over again. Okay, you have 1 minute left. Okay, you have 20 seconds. Keep going. 10 seconds. Finish your thought. 5. All right, go ahead and hold up your paper. Let me see what you got. Awesome. Okay, perfect. All right, go ahead and draw a line underneath that. Now we're going to get into some deep questions. Those were just like little brain dumps just to get your brain going. So what we're going to do before we get into anything really deep, we're just going to practice real quick. I want to just teach you this breathing real quick. And what you're going to do is you're going to breathe 5 times and you're going to take, some of y'all already know how to do this. You're going to take your breath and you're going to pull it up into your nose and then out your mouth. So it's going to go in your nose, out your mouth, but you're going to hold it in your nose for 5 seconds and you're going to push in your stomach and sit up tall. And then when you release it, you're just going to release everything. So you should be able to hear yourself. I shouldn't be able to hear you, but we're going to do it 5 times. This gets your body ready because we're getting ready to dig deep into some real deep stuff. So this is going to get your body ready to process whatever emotions are going through you already, right? Whatever little anxieties there are, apprehensions, it's getting ready to go away. Okay. All right. So let's take 5 deep breaths. So in your nose, suck in your belly, sit up straight, and out. Just like like a whole gust of wind just went through you. In your nose, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Okay, in your nose, out your mouth. 2 more, in your nose. Hold it for 5, tuck in your stomach, out your mouth. Last one, your hands and feet should be tingling. Last one, in your nose. Hold it for 5, out. Type in the box how you feel. How does your body feel? You put a rush of oxygen through your body right now. So you should be refreshed. Your hands and feet might be tingly. If there was any anxiety, it should be gone. That felt really good. Thank you, Ty. Yeah, whenever you get into a situation, I feel lighter. Oh, yeah. Emotions, baggage keeps you heavy. Frustration keeps you heavy. Sheridan said, energized. Yep. Yep. This is free 99. You didn't have to pay for any of this. You can do this anytime you want to. In your nose, out your mouth. And if you're standing up and you're really putting your arms into it, it's even better because you're opening up your chest and you're just like, oh, please, positive energy come through me. Okay. Whew. Shake it out. Shake your hands. We getting ready to do some speed. You heard of speed dating and speed reading and speed writing. We get ready to do some speed writing. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. All right. Let's go to the next prompt. Oh, wait. Somebody wrote something in there. I feel less anxious. Oh, yeah. I feel really good. I feel energized. Perfect. All right. Now we can really start digging deep. All right. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, have you written a book yet? If so, who's the book for? What is it about? If not, what will your book be about in the future? So now you're telling me about your book. So if you don't have a book yet, a lot of you don't have a book yet, that's fine. You're really going to use your imagination for this. right? You're going to dig deep. If it's about emotional trauma or about your story or whatever, I want you to write and I want you to get deep, okay? Real deep, as deep as you can go. All right, so 5 minutes starts right now. Go. You have 3 minutes left. Go ahead and keep writing. Make sure that you dig as deep as you can. Okay, you have 1 minute and 24 seconds. Okay, you have 55 seconds. Time's up. Let's see what you have. Ooh, look at Janine, got hers color coded. That's pretty. I love that. Oh, wow. All right, flip through. Let me see how many pages y'all have so far since we started. Okay, so we got one front and back. We got two front and back. Ooh, Brittany's on fire. Look at Michaela. Michaela got three front and back. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Ty, okay, looking good. Janine looking good. Pascal looking great. Brittany got it going on. Okay. Ursula, yes, that's what's up. Come through with the legal pad. I have so many of those filled up. Yes, I'm so proud because guess what? The more you write, the more you're going to get into a flow and your momentum is going to just continue to stay with you. You're not going to be able to go to bed tonight. It's going to be real difficult because all these ideas are now swarming around and it's going to be difficult to stop it. The only thing that can stop you is honestly emotional blockages, frustration, negativity. When you get around certain people's energy, that stops the creative flow immediately. Immediately. You know, it's like when you're on a date and the date is really awesome and everything's flowing and you guys are romantic and you're getting hot and steamy. And then you see something that completely turns you off and you're like, like forget it, it's over. That's what happens with your creative juices, your creative energy. It's like it's so natural. When you were a kid, you naturally were creative. You naturally were artistic. You drew, you did all kinds of things, you danced. But then you get older and somebody looks at you and they say, "Oh, why are you doing that?" And then you're self-conscious. Like Adam and Eve in the Bible. Who told you you were naked? Who told you that? Now you're all worried about, I have to be perfect. You know, let's go back to the days when you were creative. And if you have kids in the room, let the kids do this too. They can do this. Yeah, have them sit down with their pen and paper. There's going to be, you know, some times for them to share if they want to share as well. Yeah, this is totally, completely appropriate for kids, unless you want this to be your own personal time. If this is your own personal me time and that's the boundary that you've set, then keep it. Okay. But yeah, this is awesome. So I'm proud of you because the more pages you write, the more flow you're going to be in. Okay. And I want you to start doing this for yourself every day. I want you to start setting a timer every day and giving yourself 10 minutes and just use one prompt. Just take one prompt, 10 minutes, and then allow yourself to not have to do it again until the next day, right? But if you find that your brain is kicking on and you're writing for like 30 minutes to an hour, let it happen. Just let it happen. Let it flow, let it be natural. But at least 10 minutes a day, every day. Get your cell phone. It's easy. Just get your cell phone, set it for 10 minutes, just like what we're doing. And you will notice you will start to be lighter. Like Brittany said, I feel lighter. You will have more energy. You will be more positive. Your thoughts will flow. You'll get downloads that God has been trying to give you all this time, but you weren't an open vessel. And now you're an open vessel. And so you're going to get these downloads. You're going to be like, I got this idea. Like, what? You're going to start experiencing that. Michaela's already experiencing that. Like, oh, I got the book title. It came to me. It'll just come because you're allowing it to come. You're allowing yourself to be creative and spontaneous and positive and light and all the good emotions, all the good feelings. Like that's going to start going through your body, right? But you have to train yourself and you have to get used to developing the writing muscle, because that's what this is. It's the writing muscle. We use too many of our muscles to go to work every day and to do all the job and serve everybody else. We don't give ourselves enough time to sit down and do this. We need to get more cerebral, and we need to be more intentional and more strategic, and we need to do this more. People ask me, how come you have such good energy all the time? Like, you're always super excited, you're going live and did it. I write a lot every day. I'm writing for like 15 to 20 minutes. And it's a lot of pages because I've been doing it for years and years and years. And now I could just crank out a 5-paragraph essay in like 2 minutes because my brain is used to it. So I'm getting ready to put the smack down on y'all. I'm getting ready to give you 4 minutes, and then 3 minutes, and then 2 minutes, and then 1 minute, and then 30 seconds. Because I'm about to see how your brain makes a shift and how fast you can do this. Y'all ready? Michaela's like, bring it on, bring it on. I've got this. Brittany's like, I don't know about this. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so this one you're only gonna get 4 minutes. All right. Okay, let me share my screen. All right, here's your writing prompt number 4. This is a list. Okay, so create a list of 10 people who make up your support system. Explain how each of these people supports you. If it's emotionally, just write emotionally next to their name. If it's financially, put financially next to their name. If it's socially, professionally, spiritually, physically, however they support you, I want you to write next to their name how they support you. You have 4 minutes. If you have a question, put it in the chat. I'm going to put 4 minutes on the clock right now. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, you have 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, you have 1 minute and 10 seconds. Again, if you don't know what to write, just write the same sentence several times. You have 45 seconds. You have 10 seconds. Welcome, Natalie. Glad to see you. Okay, hold up your paper. Let me see what you got. It should be a list of 10. All right, and how they're supporting you. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, awesome. Draw a line underneath that. We're going to go directly into the next prompt. And here's the reason why I like for you to list people, because especially as women of color, when we get ready to do something like launch a business or write a book or lose weight or something hard, we think that it's just us. We don't feel like we have anyone to support us. But when we sit down and we force our brain to really think and process, it's like, oh, damn, I do have 10 people that support me. I got my mama, I got my daddy, I got my sister, I got my granny, I got my cousin, I got my best friend, I got a coworker, I got a church mate. When we force ourselves to sit down and really think, you're like, damn, I got a big support system. And then you start looking at the Facebook groups that you're in and you start connecting with different sisters that are like-minded. You're like, oh, and they were there the whole time. I just wasn't aware of it. So it's important when you do your brain dumps every day. Sometimes it's a list. Okay. Sometimes it's a list of whatever it is that's happening in that moment. It's a list of people that you can trust. It's a list of people that you can count on. It's a list of people that maybe you need to call if you have a business. It's a list of people that you need to invite to your book launch party. It's a list of people that are going to be on your marketing team who don't mind helping you. And a lot of times when it comes to marketing your book, you need to write down the names of your children because they will scream to the mountaintop about your book and they are proud of you. So you definitely, who put their children on that support list? That support system list. Yeah, your kids, they want an opportunity to support you. They really do. They want to be helpful. But sometimes we don't give kids the opportunity to help us because we feel like we're strong, we're smart, we can figure it out, we know what we're doing, we got this. But when we try to do that, when you try to help yourself all the time, you end up by yourself all the time. And then you're like, damn, where's my support? Well, because you didn't give them the chance, right? And so definitely some of us have also been fed the lie that we should build on our own and in silence. Yeah, like my mom used to say, she still says, if you want something done right, you better do it your damn self. Like there's nothing worse than that. And I grew up with that. Like, I gotta do this myself. Well, it doesn't work when you have a book and you want people to buy it. You can't do that by yourself. So that's why I had you write a list. Okay, so let's go into the next set of prompts. I'm going to give you the next one. It's going to be 3 minutes. And then the next one will be 2 minutes. And then the next one will be 1 minute. So let's go. Let's go. This is fun. I love torturing y'all. I mean, not torturing, making y'all write. And I haven't even got out the belt yet. All right, number 5. I want you to dig deep. Describe one of your biggest enemies in life, real or fictional. What do you hate about them? And what do you respect about them? This is going to be good. I can't wait to hear this one when we get to the share part. I think I want everybody to share this one after we stop the recording because this is going to be good. Okay, let me be quiet. Did I say 4 minutes? Wait, what did I say? Stephanie, did I say 4 minutes or 3 minutes for this
I
one?
believe you said 4 minutes.
4?
Am I correct? No, she said 3. Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all 3.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I don't think you
Natalie.
need. Yeah, I don't think you need 4. Let's do 3. All right, awesome. Ready?
Thank you, Natalie.
On your mark, get set. 3 minutes and go. You have 50 seconds. You have 20 seconds. Time's up. Let me see what you wrote. We take a picture of the paper. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Getting it done. Getting it done. Perfect. Okay, thumbs up. Was that just enough time or did you need more time? Just enough?
More time.
More time?
More
Okay.
time.
Okay, so careful. Notice some of these prompts are positive, some of them are negative. Be careful with staying in the negativity because sometimes we get caught up in the negativity because it feels so triggering. When we think about our enemies, we think about things that people did to us, what they said and how it made me feel. We get stuck in the feeling. That's why I had y'all do the breathing activity so you could get those feelings out through your body. I got a good question. Brittany said, when you do your daily writing for 10 minutes, are you writing or are you typing? It must be writing, because when you practice writing, you're practicing mindfulness. And when you're writing, it's a mind, body, soul connection. It's very deep when you're writing. That's why you got to spend more time writing. Because when you're typing, it's a whole different thing. You've got the electronic device in front of you that actually can cause interference between you and your creator. So it's so important that you just sit in silence and write. I'm going to mute you, Aisha, because we're recording. Sit in silence and write every single day. Okay. You want to practice mindfulness. This is a part of mindfulness. Okay. And then the other question was, can you give me time to write down the prompt? I don't want you to copy the prompts. Stephanie is putting the prompts in the chat for you. I don't want you to copy the prompt. I don't want you to waste time worrying about that. Take a picture of it or just look in the chat. And Stephanie has been really good at putting them in there. I don't want you to give your mind any reason to procrastinate or delay. I just want you to get straight into the content. Okay, bless you, Natalie. Just want you to get straight into it. And you're right now, I'm mixing you guys up because I'm really pressuring you to really think fast on your feet. And this is making your brain really have to come up with ideas quick. No time to edit yourself. No time to filter. This is not editing. It's not filtering. It's just writing. You're just allowing yourself to just have thoughts go through you. And that's when you start to discover your true voice. That's why I called the journal, your true authentic voice is what comes to you first. The truth comes out first. And then you try to backtrack and cover it. And I don't want you doing that. Okay, your journal is your best friend. She gonna keep all your secrets. She ain't gonna tell nobody. Give her a name. Mine was Monique. She's your best friend. You can tell her everything. And you ain't got to share with nobody. But you do have to tell her, because that's what gets the stuff off your chest. A lot of people go to social media and they put stuff that they shouldn't even be putting up there. I'm always tempted to go, can you put that in your journal? And now that we're friends, you might see me sliding in your DM saying, hey, could you put that in your journal? I've done that to my girlfriends. Girl, if you don't want to tell me what happened, put that in your journal. Because people on Facebook don't want to know. Well, they do want to know, and that's a problem. Okay. All right. So Stephanie has a question. What's up?
Yes, so Sheridan asked me a question. Should we just write about what comes to mind, like a brain dump? And I feel like you would answer that a whole lot better.
Yes. Whatever comes to your mind, put it on the paper. That's why I'm giving you less time, because I don't want you to have time to really think too much. I saw something on Facebook that said, hold on, give me a minute. I need to overthink. And that's me. You give me too much time, I'm gonna overthink that thing and come up with so many reasons why it's not right. This ain't the right time. Da, 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 da. But when you really act like a child, you flow. You do what's fun, exciting. You do what you want to do. But when we become adults and we start adulting, we start thinking about all these different things. And it's like, no, just do what you want to do. You're grown. You ain't got no rules. We think that there's rules, but the rules are up here. The rules are up here. Sometimes I skip breakfast and I eat breakfast maybe at dinner time, and I'm looking around. I live by myself, but I'm looking around to see if my mom is watching. What? This is what we do to ourselves. You know, I'll be eating an ice cream sandwich with a big cookie on it, and I'll be like, is she gonna come get me? Like, I'm grown. I can eat whatever I want at midnight if I want to. But this is what we do to ourselves. We overthink, we get scared, we let fear stop us. So we're not going to do that. Okay, so now 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Ooh, it's getting kind of hectic up in here now. 2 minutes for prompt number 6. Okay, write out your favorite scripture. Oops, sorry. Whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Write out your favorite scripture or a quote and explain what it means in your words. So you can Google if you need to Google for this one. Okay, write out your favorite scripture or your favorite quote and explain what it means in your words. Okay, so you have, I said 2 minutes. 2 minutes starts right now. You have 40 seconds. Close your mic, please. You have 40 seconds. We're not talking, we're writing. You have 10 seconds. Okay, your time is up. Hold up what you wrote. Hold it up, let me see it. Okay, I'm gonna wait, keep them up. I'm gonna wait for everybody to keep them up. Hold them up. Okay, good, we got a paragraph. Okay, we got 2 paragraphs. Okay, fabulous. Okay, now you're gonna get 1 minute for the next one. Okay, number 7, what makes you laugh the hardest? Explain why. Movies, songs, shows, people. What makes you laugh the hardest? And explain why. You get 1 minute. On your mark, you set, go. You have 25 seconds. Keep going. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Time's up. Here's the next prompt, number 8. Number 8, you get 1 minute. Pick one song that you love that has a great hook that stays in your head for years. Explain why you remember it and what is so powerful about it. Okay, you get 1 minute starting right now. You have 22 seconds. Keep writing. You have 8 seconds. Time's up. Next writing prompt. 1 minute. Create an amazing hook for your amazing book, and then create a title and a subtitle. Go. 1 minute. You have 40 seconds. Thirty seconds. Fifteen seconds. Five seconds. Okay, time's up. Next prompt, number 10. Draw and color your book cover as you see it now in your mind's eye. 1 minute. Go. Time's up. Hold it up. Let me see what you got. Perfect. It's time for our 5-minute break. Go ahead and take a 5-minute break. If you need to cheat and go get some colors so you can color your picture, that's fine. You have 5 minutes. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, welcome back to the writing clinic. I'm so glad that you are here. We are almost to the end of our recording. The second part of this session is going to be question and answer, read aloud for feedback. And so that part will not be, it won't be televised, it won't be recorded. So if you are watching this on the replay, and you're like, wait, what happened to the question and answer? What happened to the read aloud? You have to show up live for that part, okay? You got the journal prompts. Make sure you make it a habit every single day to write for 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And the writing prompts are there for you to use. You can create your own writing prompts. These writing prompts are very intentional because I'm trying to elicit certain information so that you can look at yourself, because your journal is like a mirror. I want you to look at yourself, look and see what's inside and what needs to be processed, okay? All right, so let's go through the next couple slides. We already had our 5-minute break. So you should all be back now, refreshed with your pen, your paper. You're getting ready to share some things out loud in a minute. Before we get into the share alouds, I want you to just kind of flip through all the pages that you've written tonight and put a star next to the ones that you want to share out loud, okay? All right, so for those of you that have not joined the Facebook group, please join the Facebook group. It is your first book. Stop hiding and get published. This is the group for people who have not published their first book yet. This is the group where I do all my trainings and give you ideas and tips and tricks on how to get your book published right away. So you're not procrastinating forever like I did. I was pregnant for 12 years with my book. If I would have published it years ago, I would have already been a billionaire, right? Already on my private jet. But that's okay because everything is in divine timing. So we're not going to worry about it. These are some of the testimonials from the last 2 writing clinics. Thank you so much, Michaela, for writing me a testimonial. Stephanie, Tamara, Natalie, Jennifer, and Jennifer again. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. If you have not had an opportunity to write a testimonial from last time, please write the testimonial and please post it inside the Facebook group. That's where I get them from. I take screenshots and I put them on my website. So thank you so much. For those of you, this is your first time coming to the writing clinic. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Stay here because we're not even halfway done yet. We still have a lot of work to do, but I want to make sure that you know where to go for the Facebook group. You can just type in your first book and the Facebook group will pop up. Okay. All right. So those are the testimonials. For those of you that already bought this journal from me, email me. You might want to go ahead and email me now so that I will remember tonight to go ahead and send you the updated version. I just updated it tonight. So I got to give you the updated version. If you want to buy the journal, it's $8. And I'm going to drop that link in the chat before we leave so that you can get that journal and you'll have it for the next 2 weeks because we're going to do these clinics every 2 weeks. All right. So email contact@LatashaJimersonLibrary.com. All right, again, Takia, thank you for your testimonial. Danny Cole, thank you for your testimonial. And Stephanie, thank you for your testimonial. Phenomenal. These testimonials are powerful. They've gotten me a lot of engagement and a lot of, honestly, a lot of new clients. So I'll just keep it real and say thank you. I really appreciate that because you're helping me to help more people. And that's what I love to do. Okay, so that is the end of Elevate Your Writing, Join Our Skills Clinic Workshop for free. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure that you contact me so that you can get the link so you can register for the next clinic. All right, have a beautiful evening. We'll see you in the next clinic. Bye. Everybody say bye to all the folks that are watching this on the replay.
Bye. Have a nice evening.
Bye.